Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Hello everyone, welcome to ispeakyoruba2.com. This is your one-stop place for everything Yoruba language. Thank you for learning Yoruba language with I Speak Yoruba Too. Ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi. Welcome everyone. My name is Eniola and you're listening to I Speak Yoruba Too. Today, we will be talking all about dates. And no, not the date that you're thinking about. Today, you will learn how to tell the date in Yoruba. But I am not here by myself. I have got an amazing lady with me, and she also teaches Yoruba language. She goes by the name Blessing. She is the founder of Yoruba Basics. Many of you probably have heard of her or watched her lessons on YouTube. So, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí I Speak Yoruba Too. Inú mi dùn pé ẹ lè darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi lénìí. I am really happy that you could join me today. Ṣàlàáfíà lẹ wà?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mà, mo wà lálàáfíà. Ẹ̀yin ńkọ́? Báwo ni?
Dáadáa ni mo wà. Ẹ ṣeun gan ni. Thank you for being here. As I mentioned in the intro, today we will be helping our listeners to understand how to tell dates in Yoruba. So, is there a word for date in Yoruba?
There's really no specific word for date in Yoruba. Sometimes the word ojo is used.
But ojo means day.
Yes, ojo means day, but it's also used in reference to date. For instance, greetings in Yoruba are done according to time of the day or events. Likewise, ojo is used in reference to when an event happens or will happen to tell the date.
Otoleso. That's true. Okay then, in English, each month has a name. For example, we have January, February, March, and so on. So I thought maybe our listeners should learn the names of the month. Unfortunately, though, these names are not used in daily Yoruba conversations and not even in a formal setting.
That sounds good. Although we don't use the names, but there's no harm in learning them. We never know. There might be an opportunity for the listener to use it someday.
Oh, that is true. Okay, so let's have a look at it then. How do we say month in Yoruba?
Month in Yoruba is Oshu.
Oshu. Oshu. Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ àwọn orúkọ oṣù ní èdè wa. Let's say the names of the month in Yoruba. What is January in Yoruba?
January is Shere.
Shere. Shere. What about February?
February is Erele.
Erele. Erele. And March?
March is Ereno.
Ereno. What about April?
April is Igbe.
Igbe. Igbe sounds like crying.
It does. It is. It's the word for cry. But I think it's because the month of Igbe is named after people who are crying out to a certain god or something. We should give the listeners a homework to research why.
Yes. So, Eyitemi, do this research. Why is the month of April called Igbe in Yoruba? I'll be looking forward to seeing what you discover. Okay, so what about the month of May?
May is Ebibi.
Ebibi. And June?
June is Okudu.
Okudu. What about July?
July is Agemo.
Agemo. Agemo. And August?
August is Ogun.
Ogun. Ogun. What about September?
September is Owere.
Owere. Owere. What about October?
October is Owara.
Owara. Okay, Owara. And November?
November is Belu.
Belu. And the last month of the year, which is December. What is December? Okwe. Okay, so December is Okwe. Okay, let's do a quick run through of this month. So I'll say them in Yoruba and then you tell us in English. Okay?
Sure.
So let's go then. Shere.
January.
Erele.
February.
Ereno.
March.
Igbe,
April,
Ebibi,
May,
Okudu,
June,
Agemo,
July,
Ogun,
August,
Owere,
September,
Owara,
October,
Belu,
November,
Okpe,
December.
December, Okpe. So these are the names of the month. And as I said before, we don't usually use these names in everyday conversation. But I would like to introduce the song that we sing about the names of this month to our listeners, because even though we don't use these names in everyday conversation, it is being taught in school, and children are expected to actually know these names. For what reason? I don't know, because we don't use it. We don't use it, but it is a really nice song. So I might as well sing it to our listeners to help them get to know the names easily. So the song goes like this. Shere erele no igbe ebibi okudu agemo ogun owere owara belu owe. Yeah, I can see Blessing is dancing here, everyone, just so you know.
I love the song.
It is a lovely song. It is really nice. Okay, so we don't use these names of the month in daily conversations. What we use instead are the ordinal numbers. I have talked about ordinal numbers in previous lessons, and I believe you know numbers by now. It's okay if you don't remember them. I don't always remember them as well.
Trust me, not many of us remember these numbers all the time.
Yeah, exactly. We don't always remember them. So, shall we do a recap of just number 1 to 12 in the ordinal numbers? Would that be okay? Because there is only 12 months in the year, isn't it?
Of course, that's good. We can start with Ikini.
Okay. Ikini. Ikini is first. Ikini. Yes. What about second?
Second is Ikeji.
Ikeji. Ikeji. Third?
Third is Iketa.
Iketa. Iketa. Fourth?
Fourth is Ikeri.
Ikeri. Ikeri. Fifth?
Fifth is Ikarun.
Ikarun. Sixth?
Sixth is Ikefa.
Ikefa. Ikefa. Seventh?
Seventh is Ikeje.
Ikeje. Ikeje. Eighth?
Eighth is Ikejo.
Ikejo. Ikejo. Okay, what about ninth?
Ninth is Ikeson.
Ikeson. Ikeson. We are nearly there. What about 10th?
10 is Ikewa.
Ikewa. And 11th?
11, Ikokola.
Ikokola. And 12th?
And 12th is Ikejila.
Ikejila. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of 1 to 12. So it goes like Ikini, Ikeji, Iketa, Ikerin, Ikarun, Ikefa, Ikeje, Ikejo, Ikeson, Ikewa, Ikokonla, Ikejila. I know you all want to read it like me, but don't worry.
Soon.
Stages. Exactly. Very soon. Okay. How do I say first month?
The first month will be Oshukini. When you say the month in Yoruba using the ordinal numbers, you need to use Oshu, which means month, together with Kini. So you'll say Oshukini, first month.
All right. Esheun. Oshukini. Oshukini. All right, everyone. Notice that the pronunciation of Ikini is slightly different when it is used together with Oshu. And that is because the beginning alphabet, which is I, is dropped. I explained this before in the ordinal number lesson that we did in previous lessons. So listen to it. Ikini becomes Oshu Kini, and this applies to all of the numbers. So how do I say February?
We'd say Oshukeji.
Oshukeji. And March?
Oshuketa.
Oshuketa. April?
Oshukeri.
Oshukeri. May.
Oṣù karùn-ún.
Oṣù karùn-ún. June.
Oṣù kẹfà.
Oṣù kẹfà. July.
Oṣù keje.
Oṣù keje. August.
Oṣù kẹjọ.
Oṣù kẹjọ. September.
Oṣù kẹsàn-án.
Oṣù kẹsàn-án. October.
Oṣù kẹwàá.
Oṣù kẹwàá. November.
Oṣù kọkànlá.
Oṣù kọkànlá. And December.
Oṣù kejìlá.
Oṣù kejìlá. Okay, ẹ ṣeun lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Now we know how the months of the year are referred to in Yoruba if we don't use the name. How do I ask, what is today's date?
So you can say kí ni ọjọ́ èní, which is not a common saying amongst Yoruba people. Instead, the English borrowed word deity is used.
Ah, deity.
Yes, deity means date. So you can say kí ni deity, what is the date? Or kí ni deity èní, what is today's date?
Okay. Kí ni deity? Kí ni deity? What is the date? Kí ni deity èní? Kí ni deity èní? Or kí ni ọjọ́ òní? What is today's date? Okay, so how about what month is it?
So for month, oṣù wo la wà, which actually means what month are we in?
Ah, okay. Oṣù wo la wà. Lesson?
Yes.
I want to come and see you on the 28th.
Oh, wow, really?
Just kidding. But I actually do wish I could come on the 28th though. Like, I actually wish I could.
Yeah, that would be fun. I come out, share day, kind of hang out.
Oh, I know. I am sure it will be fun. But just for today, let us help our listeners learn how they can say, I'll see you on the 28th of March.
All right, no worries. So it will be màá rí yín ní ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta.
Màá rí yín ní ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta. I will see you on the 28th of March. Okay, everyone. When you want to say or write the date, the pattern follows the pattern as it is in English. The day is 28th of the month of March, which is ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n. It comes first, and oṣù kẹta comes next. If you want to say the 2nd of May, second comes first, which is ọjọ́ kejì, the second day, ọjọ́ kejì of the month of May. Oṣù karùn-ún, ọjọ́ kejì, oṣù karùn-ún. Okay, probably you want to say the 10th of December. That will be the 10th, which is ọjọ́ kẹwàá, ọjọ́ kẹwàá, oṣù kejìlá, oṣù kejìlá, ọjọ́ kẹwàá oṣù kejìlá, the 10th of December. Know that you can only use ordinal numbers to tell dates in Yoruba. You cannot use cardinal number. Ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n is on the 28th. If I said ọjọ́ méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n, it will mean 28 days.
Oh my, that's so true. Just imagine if I wanted to say to someone that màá ṣe ní ọjọ́ kẹta, but I said màá ṣe ní ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. That's me saying I would do it in 3 days instead of saying I would do it on the 3rd.
Oh boy, okay. You had better have enough energy and resources to do it in 3 days instead of doing it on the 3rd. Okay, so please take note of that, everyone. Okay, you need to use ordinal numbers and not cardinal. So this lesson has been really fun, Blessing. Thank you so much for doing it with me.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm really happy that we had fun, and I hope our listeners had fun as well. Blessing, where and how can our listeners reach out to you should they want to?
They can find me on YouTube, Blessing Kayode, or Instagram, Yoruba_lessons, our website, yorubalessons.com, or they can send me an email at yorubalessons@gmail.com.
Okay, so everyone, the links to Blessings handle will be in the show details. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ ṣeun gan ni pé ẹ gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tèmi. Thank you so much for listening to today's lesson. You know you can always reach out to me on Instagram and on Twitter, and also check out more Yoruba lessons on my YouTube channel. Link to all of my handles are in the show details. Beautiful people. That is from Eniola and Blessing today. I'll see you all again soon. Ó dàbọ̀.
Double.